everyone, this is Samantha coming to you from My Dolly Dreams Came True. Y'all say hello to all of our besties. Today we have two guests with us. One is a returning guest, and we have a new guest with us today. I'm going to turn it over to Arby Jules Barbie, and we are going to get started. Hello everyone, as Samantha has said, y'all, we have two guests with us today. We have a returning guest with us. She's a naturalista, the one that I got as a gift from my dear friend Dolly Dayhart. And this is the new naturalista. That's the made to move. Um, Son, Grandma wants you. Grandma wants you. Hurry up and go because I don't want to keep calling your name because I'm recording. And so, my dear friend Dolly Dayhart, he gave to me, and I'm on the belief that he rerouted her because I looked at all of the new naturalistas. They do not have that curly coily hair like that, and I looked at the other naturalistas. They do not have that curly coily hair like that. So I'm truly inclined to believe that he rerouted her, and either way, she's still gorgeous. Okay, they both are. So, first of all, thank y'all for yesterday's videos. Because sometimes when I do these videos, I would be lying if I didn't say that I get triggered. So sometimes I kind of like start talking about things that I need to work through, and how sometimes, whether it's Barbie, Naturalista, or LOL OMG, one of these dolls, through the will of the Most High God and Christ, has a way of wound up just having me to like look something in the face, even if I can't fully deal with it, but at least it's on a radar and it's something that, I can slowly work on. So, y'all, we are going to open and review Miss Kelsey. We're going to take a look at her hair, her cute outfit. We're going to look at the differences from the original Naturalista. I do have one, but she's not nearby. Girlfriend is not nearby. So, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to worry about that. So, of course, there are 4 of them. So, I think all 4 of them are on the back of here. And they are. You have Kelsey, Laya, Diane, Paige, and Whitney. Now, I saw Laya and Whitney in a store. And I may go back and get one of them. I definitely want Paige. And I want Dana. So I want at least 4 of the 5. I'm not sure, all of which are the ones that I want. But my leg's bothering me a little bit, y'all. So, but I want at least 3 more of these dolls. So we're gonna see how that pans out. But as we know, Dee Dee Wright Ward is the African American entrepreneur, business development executive of the creative director of Purpose Toys and creator of Naturalistas. So we know the history of the Naturalista doll. What I truly can appreciate about Miss Dee Dee Wright Ward is that she is giving Mattel a run for their money. And I appreciate that. She saw that her dolls were being, given a made to move body, and, get the, having the Barbie made to move body. Excuse me. So she decided to create her own made to move body for her dolls. And we're going to check out just how much articulation that this doll really does have. So there is a bit of information about Kelsey. So let's read. It says, uh, Kelsey, a New York native, is a talented fashion designer and founder of Naturalistas Icon Clothing. Okay, Kelsey. And with a degree in fashion from a top design school, Kelsey uses her platform as a well known designer to support the careers and aspirations of natural hair models. Love that. Kelsey's motto is natural hair is chic. Okay. Her hairstyle is brown. Her hair type is 4C. That's my hair type, actually. Her hair type is 4C. So that's cool. So we can see the kind of outfit that she has from the back, this two-piece jean outfit with the little waist pouch. So without further ado, we are going to open up Miss Page. Okay. Let's see. Give me a second. I did not open this thing up pretty at all. So here she is still inside of the paper. And I'm going to take her out. So I'm sure that she has the stays in her hair. And I'm going to see if I can get to a pair of pliers. I bought scissors over here, but I didn't bring pliers over here. So, let me see if I can get to a pair of pliers. I'm thinking I can. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Knocking stuff down. But okay, I did get to a pair of pliers. I know you heard me make all this noise. She has quite a few stays in the back, okay? See these little things right here? She has quite a few of them. But I'm going to see. I got pliers, but I also have scissors. So I'm going to see if I can cut them out. And I do have a doll stand. So we are going to take a look at her. Okay. Yeah. So I think I need to do this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lay her down in here so I can let the stays fall into this little plastic thing back here because it's quite a few of them. So, and I'm trying to cut it without cutting her hair and making sure that the stays stay down into the thing and down into the box. I'm saying the thing down into the box that way, and that's a good idea, y'all. So the stays don't go all over the places. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in a second. Oh, they even got her belt attached to the little thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, cause This, okay, we're gonna have to do this differently because this is, this here is, okay, maybe, okay, so maybe it is meant to go this way because, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in a second. I'm just trying to get it kind of situated so I can put her on a stand while I, start to take her shoes and things out. Yeah, it's supposed to go like that because it definitely wasn't going around her waist. And she definitely has that hair. She got that hair. Woo. Okay. So let's take a look at her. Not real quick, but let's take a look at her. And I am going to put her on a stand. And then we're going to take her shoes out. So y'all, let's take a look at girlfriend's articulation. Miss Dee Dee Ward is not playing, okay? Her head, okay. So the head was pushed down, okay, because her head was looking kind of crazy. Did y'all see that? Okay, not feeling that part, but her head can, little bit. Probably have to boil the head a little bit to some go down back down in there. So that's a minus. She definitely has a fourth C texture of hair. And then let's take a look at her arms. It's a little soft, unlike Barbie's. Her skin feels a little bit more rubbery. So she has an articulation in her hands and in her elbows. Love that. So yeah. So yeah, she has the articulation. Yeah, I'm too far. And in her knees. Now, her knees are better. Her legs does feel a little bit more rubbery than the Made to Move doll, where it feels like a much harder plastic. She does have more texture. And let's put her on the stand. Okay. And she does not have the movement in her waist. Okay. I don't know, y'all. It's like I'm appreciating the effort. I really am. And she's clearly shorter than what she has on boots. But I'm appreciating the effort. But the head part, the neck, it just, I don't know. It just, yeah, no. Yeah, it's, y'all can see. So I'm gonna see if I could fix the neck with some boil it in some warm water, whatever. See if I can get it to shrink down. But yeah, no, not feeling that. But the other components of the Made to Move is good. I mean, I was on the fence about getting it. Maybe this one is just this one just wasn't a good one. She does look shorter. Let me get her shoes out. I'm sorry, y'all. Her head, disappointed me a little bit. We're gonna see. Let's check out these super tall boots right here. So let's do that. Yeah, that was disappointing, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. So, oh yeah, the head is just, it's just not. The shoes are the shoes are still easy to kind of like put on. But yeah, no, the head it's just loose on the inside. And I'm gonna boil it and see what happens. Her shoes, I cannot put these on the camera because one, they're big and bulky, and two, And it is a little tough to get her foot down into these boots. So I'm really trying. Oh, for the love of life. All right. I'm still trying, y'all. Let me. So, this doll, I'm given, you know, oh shoot. These doll shoes have a left and right foot. Okay. And the thing is, they so hard to put on. Well, one of them is. The right foot is easy to put on. The left foot is hard to put on. It went on fairly simple. But I did struggle some. Okay. So yeah. So let's stand her up. And I don't know why they would put her head down in there like that. I really don't. And she's still actually, even with the boots, much, much shorter than Barbie. So I literally had to take her off the stand so you could see her standing up. But the articulation in comparisons is pretty good. I just have to boil the neck to see if I can shrink it. If that's how all of them are coming, I know I'm not a doll creator, but I have done a lot of head swaps and dealt with enough hot water to know that that one can go back, that part of it can go back to formula so that the neck of the doll can indeed stand up. The other thing, which they might can fit some LOL shoes, maybe. I have to do a test on that. But just how big the feet are, I really take issue with that. And that was the one thing that I really didn't like about the dolls, even before they didn't have articulation in the first place. But like I said, the articulation is good. It really is. I cannot complain about that. It does compete with Barbie, except for the full made to move, where where Barbie has the full made to move. Well, it's like it has like 100% articulation, and she does not. She has like about 85, 85, 90% articulation. And I wouldn't change her. I would not change her out of her clothes. Um, I would have to figure out about other shoes that she could wear. And like I said, she might can fit some of the rainbow high doll shoes because they have the same kind of feet, except that her feet is slender. So that might work. The LOL OMG, I don't think so much because their feet are much smaller, even though they have the same high instep. But I will test it and come back with that information. But all in all, I will give this doll about a 7 out of 10 because of the neck. And I'm not disappointed that I have her because her hair is beautiful. And there's so many things that can be done with her hair because of the hair texture. So, and we clearly can see that she is definitely much shorter than Barbie. She's not 11 and a half inches tall. So, she may be about 9, maybe 10, maybe. And that's a serious maybe. So, yeah, that's all I have for you for this doll review. So, but I think it's also really good at the price point because of the price point at $12.99, and you do get that much articulation. You get a lot of beautiful hair. You get a fully, um, designed two-piece outfit that is sewn really well, and it has the pieces in the back. And then you get the boots. You get the tennis shoe boots and with faux socks. So you get earrings, and you do get a cute accessory. So I actually do. I love everything. I do. And it's just that, and she probably could fit the Barbie fashion pack outfits. Just that the shoes would be a problem. But other than that, you know, I definitely like her, and I'm still in the running to get the other ones that I said. And if there's a problem with their necks as well, then I will just have to, um, boil them as well, and shrink their head a little bit. Hopefully, I could shrink their head a little bit because I have seen it done on another video, not with this doll, but with the Barbies, when they get their heads get pushed down into their necks, and then they get, their heads get shrunken down. So I'm gonna see if I can do that with her, and see if that, definitely can resolve the issue, because I really do like the doll. I really do. And you know, I have no other complaints except the head and the neck. The feet, all dolls are not going to be made like Barbie, and I just have to realize that. And every doll has their own style, and that's okay with that. So yeah, until Friday's video, may your dolly dreams continue to come true.